Hey everyone, my name is Lucas and I am the new guy on YouTube. On this channel you will get information about stuff I care about in a short and concise way. I'm not here to waste your time. It is a long list of traits that make Amazon a successful business. Since Amazon got listed on the stock exchange, the Nasdaq, in May 1997, mainstream media doubted that Amazon could ever become a profitable business. To some, profitability was obvious. To others, Amazon would never be earning net dollars. Here's 5 points why Amazon became so successful. First, long-term rather than short-term thinking. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, made it clear since day one that Amazon wasn't going to sacrifice growth for profitability. Profits could be made when the business was large enough that economies of scale came into play. Also, they wanted to have a clear lead over competitors before turning a profit. When it comes to mindset, Amazon illustrated in their 1997 shareholder deck, quote, "We will make bold rather than timid investment decisions where we see sufficient probability of gaining market leadership advantages. Some of these investments will pay off, others will not, and we will have learned another valuable lesson in either case." End quote. You can find the whole shareholder deck on ir.aboutamazon.com. I highly recommend you read the full letter. Second point, customer obsession. Jeff Bezos, who founded the company in 1994, was the CEO until July of this year. There are not very many interviews with him online. However, when you do find one, in every one of them he points out that Amazon aspires to be the best customer service business in the world. While many companies are obsessed with their competitors, for example, trying to be a little bit better than the other company in terms of service or product functionality, Amazon always wants to be the best, not second place. This point is sometimes seriously overlooked and was a major contributor to Amazon's success. Third, leadership, team, and execution. You can have the best business model in the world, but when you lack leadership, a hardworking team, and execution, it simply won't work. Think about it. You thought about the perfect product that many people would buy. If you can't bring in the experts into your team and start building the products, aka getting it done, aka execution, you'll never sell a single one of your products to a customer, and thus the idea stays what it is, an idea. That little analogy applies perfectly to any successful company, including Amazon. Jeff Bezos and his team knew that you could sell anything online, not only books, but they had to get it done. It's that simple. 4. Expanding into other markets, leveraging same technologies. Amazon 20 years ago was an online bookseller that competed with Barnes & Noble and other book retailers. Today, Amazon is a completely different story. They have their own streaming business, they have their highly lucrative cloud business, they operate their own planes, delivery trucks, and of course, they sell books online alongside almost anything of any category. You can think of Amazon like a world store. Whatever you need, Amazon most likely has it. Period. Over the years, they aggressively expanded into new markets outside of retail. The genius behind it is that they entered new markets but used technology that they had already developed. They created their cloud business because they themselves desperately needed online storage because of their fast expansion. They then used their proprietary technology to create Prime Video, which is movie streaming, Prime Music, which is, you guessed it, music streaming, and found a way to sell it to others as well as a service. Pure genius, in my opinion. Point number 5. Overall market growth. The online market was growing since the internet became public in the 1990s. 2 years after Amazon began selling books online, Barnes & Noble, a major book retailer in the US, started competing with Amazon and sold books online too. For many, that was a sign that Amazon was about to go bankrupt because Barnes & Noble had much more financial resources and more expertise in selling books, like David against Goliath. However, when any given market is growing at a crazy pace, which the internet did, two companies can do the exact same thing and still grow. That's another overlooked point why Amazon became successful, in my opinion. In other branches, like AWS, Amazon didn't face competition for much longer. To summarize, Amazon became a monster of a company because it stayed true to its principles. Long-term thinking, customer obsession, expansion into new industries leveraging technologies that were originally developed for something else. Combine this with a business model that many people didn't know they wanted, and good leadership and execution, and you get the results what Amazon is today. Let me know what you think in the comments below. My name is Lucas, I am the new guy, and thanks for tuning in.